Hey guys, and welcome back to part 2 of solving exercise 6.1. Let's get started. So question number 5. Following is a list of temperatures of 5 places in India on a particular day of the year. Write the following temperatures of these places in the form of integers in the blank column. Following is a number line representing the temperatures in degrees Celsius. Plot the name of the city against its temperature. Which is the coolest place? And last one, write the names of the places where temperatures are above 10 degrees Celsius. Okay. So the answer for the first part, A, Saichin, 10 degrees below 0 degrees. So anything that's below 0 degrees will be negative. So the answer would be negative 10 degrees Celsius. Shimla, 2 degrees below 0 degrees, that is again minus 2 degrees Celsius. Ahmedabad, 30 degrees above 0 degrees Celsius. So anything that's above 0 degrees Celsius will be plus. So plus 30 degrees Celsius. Delhi, 20 degrees Celsius above 0 degrees Celsius. That also is going to be plus 20 degrees Celsius. And Srinagar, 5 degrees below 0 degrees. So that's going to be minus 5 degrees Celsius. Part B. So B, they're basically asking us to plot the name of the city against its temperature. So the first one, Siachen, minus 10. So here is a number line. So we from 0, we move 10 units to the left because it's negative. So once we move 10 units to the left, we get minus 10, and over there we put an arrow and write Siachen. So this is the first one, Siachen. Next one, Shimla, minus 2. So again, move to the left hand side of the number line, move 2 unit places, we'll get minus 2. That's Shimla. Ahmedabad, plus 30. So from 0, move to the right as it's plus. So if we move 30 units to the right, we will get Ahmedabad's point. Next, Delhi. So Delhi is plus 20. So from 0, we have to move to the right hand side because it's plus. So we move 20 unit places, and that's the location of Delhi. And then Srinagar, minus 5 degrees Celsius. So since it's minus, it's going to be to the left hand side of the number line. So from 0, we have to move 5 unit places to the left. That's going to be minus 5, and that's where Srinagar is. So that's it. That's the B part. Now C, they have asked for which is the coolest place. So the coolest place over here will be the one to the farthest on the left hand side of the number line. So that is Sichuan. So Sichuan is going to be the coolest place with minus 10 degrees Celsius. Now D, they have asked us to write the names of the places where the temperatures are above 10 degrees Celsius. So above 10 degrees Celsius means greater than plus 30 degrees Celsius. So that would be Ahmedabad and Delhi. All right. Question number 6. In each of the following pairs, which number is to the right of the other on the number line? So A, 2,9. So here's a number line. So we have 2 over here and 9 over here. So from 2's perspective, 9 is to the right of 2, and from 9's perspective, 2 is to the left of 9. So over here they've asked to mark which number is to the right of the other. So 9 is to the right of 2. All right, B. Minus 3 and minus 8. So minus 3 is here, minus 8 is over here. And if we take from the minus 8 perspective, minus 3 is to the right, whereas if we take minus 3's perspective, minus 8 is to the left. So since they are asking to the right, it's going to be minus 8. Minus 3 is going to be on the right of minus 8. All right. Now C, 0 comma minus 1. So 0 is here, minus 1 is here. And from minus 1, 0 is to the right of minus 1. So that's going to be our answer. D, minus 11 and 10. So minus 11 will be over here, and 10 positive plus 10 will be over here. So 10 is to the right of minus 11, which is over here on the left hand side. So the answer would be minus 11. 10 is to the right of minus 11. Next, minus 6 comma 6. So all right, question number 6. In each of the following pairs, which number is to the right of the other number on the number line? A, 2, 9. So on a number line, 2 is over here, right? And 9 is over here. So from 2's perspective, 9 is to the right of 2. But from 9's perspective, 2 is to the left of 9. So here they are asking which number is to the right of the other. So the answer would be 9 is to the right of 2. So B, -3 and -8. So -3 is here, -8 is over here. Now we have to from -3's perspective, -8 is to the left of -3, but from -8's perspective, -3 is to the right of -8. So the answer would be -3 is to the right of -8. C, 0, -1. So 0 is here, -1 is here. So again, from -1's perspective, 0 is going to be to the right of -1. So that will be our answer. D, -11, that will be over here, and +10, that's over here. So from -11's perspective, 10 is going to be to the right of -11. That's going to be our answer. E, -6 and 6. So -6 is over here, 6 is over here. So again, from -6 perspective, 6 is to the right of -6. So that's the correct answer. And the last one, 1 and -100. So let's -100 is obviously going to be to the left of the number line. So let's assume it somewhere over here. All right. So from -100's perspective, 1 is to the right of -100. So that will be our answer. All right. Question number 7. Write all the integers between the given pairs. Write them in increasing order. So first one, 0 and -7. So here's a number line. They have asked us to write all the integers between 0 and -7. So first we have to locate where 0 and 7 is. So 0 is here, -7 is here. And then they have asked us to write them in increasing order. So in negative numbers, increasing order is actually the opposite. So basically, normally we always write increasing. If they ask us to write anything in increasing order, we'll normally write like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on, right? But since they're negative, it's going to be completely opposite. So the increasing order over here will be -6, -5, -4, -3, -2, and -1. All right. It's not going to be -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. It's the other way around. All right. B, -4 and 4. So -4 is here and 4 is here. And they've asked us to find all the integers in between them. So that is -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. And this is in the increasing order. All right. C, -8 and -15. So -8 is over here and -15 will be somewhere over here. So numbers between -15 and -8 will be -14, -13, -12, -11, -10, -9. That's it. All right. And the last one, -30 and -23. So again, -30 somewhere over here, -23 somewhere over here. Again, if we count backwards, it will be -29, -28, -27, -26, -25, -24. And that will be our answer. All right. Question number 8. Write 4 negative integers greater than -20. So let's take a number line again. Suppose that this number is -20. All right. And they've asked us to write 4 negative numbers greater than -20. So normally, again, if they ask us to write something that's 4 numbers that are that is greater than 4, we will write 5, 6, 7, 8, right? But again, in negative numbers, it's going to be the opposite. So that means the numbers that come on the right hand side of -20, that will be -19, -18, -17, and -16 will be greater than -20. All right. So that's the answer. -19, -18, -17, and -16. Same thing, right? 4 negative numbers, negative integers less than -10. So over here they've asked less than -10. So all the numbers to the left hand side of -10 will be lesser than -10, and all the numbers to the right of -10 will be greater than -10. All right. So we have to count now. numbers to the left hand side of minus 10. So that will be minus 11, minus 12, minus 13, and minus 14. Because here they've asked negative integers less than minus 10, not greater than. All right. Question number 9. For the following statements, write true or false. If the statement is false, correct the statement. All right. So A, minus 8 is to the right of minus 10 on a number line. So on a number line, we have to first identify where minus 8 is and minus 10 is. All right. Now, it says that minus 8 is to the right of minus 10. So minus 10 is over here. And yes, in fact, minus 8 is to the right of minus 10, which is over here. So this statement is true. Minus 100 is to the right of minus 50 on a number line. So if we take a number line, let's consider this minus 10 as minus 100 and minus 5 as minus 50. So minus from minus 100's perspective, minus 50 is to the right of minus 100, and from minus 50's perspective, minus 100 is to the left of minus 50. Over here it says minus 100 is to the right of minus 50, which is wrong. It should be actually minus 100 is to the left of minus 50. All right. C, smallest negative integer is minus 1. This statement is going to be false, as negative 1 is the greatest negative integer, and since the number line continues to go on infinity to the left hand side, so we cannot arrive at a certain number. So we can just say that there is no smallest negative integer, otherwise it will keep on going to infinity. So we have to just say that there is no smallest negative integer. D, minus 26 is greater than minus 25. Like I said before, negative integers have an opposite thing. So if it says minus, so normally we would say that 3 is greater than 2. But in this case, minus 25 will be greater than minus 26, as minus 25 is coming to the right hand side of minus 26. So all numbers that are to the right hand side of any number, that number will be greater. All right, and numbers that are onto the left hand side will be smaller. So if we take a number line and if we plot numbers till minus 26, we'll see that 25 comes to the right hand side of minus 26. So hence this statement is false. It's going to be minus 26 is smaller than minus 25. Question number 10. Draw a number line and answer the following. Which number will we reach if we move 4 numbers to the right of minus 2? Okay, so let's take a number line. First, we have to identify where minus 2 is on a number line. Once we have done that, we have to move 4 numbers to the right. So if we move 4 numbers to the right, we will end up at plus 2. All right, so that's the first one. And the second one, if we move 5 numbers to the left of 1, what number will we reach? So again, we have to locate where a positive 1 is on a number line, and then we have to move 5 places to the left hand side. So if we move 5 unit places to the left, we will get minus 4. All right. C, if we are at minus 8 on a number line, then in which direction should we move to reach minus 13? So again, a number line is given. We have to locate where minus 8 is. All right. And now we have to also locate where minus 13 is. And now we should see which direction we should move in, whether we should move to the left hand side or to the right hand side. So clearly we can see that minus 13 is to the left hand side of minus 8. So we have to move left. And D, if we are at minus 6 on a number line, in which direction should we move to reach minus 1? So again, on a number line, we have to locate where minus 6 is and minus 1 is. Now, we have to see which side minus 1 would come. So minus 1 is coming on the right hand side of minus 6 and not the left hand side. So hence we should move to the right side. All right.